Hello, hello. July 8th, the Daily Love reading for July 8th. Oh, I have a feeling we're about to get into some shit. Lots of abandonment issues. Yeah, it's general. It's not going to resonate with everyone. It's not sign specific. It's just a message to maybe help you with whatever you may be going through. Y'all know the deal. Good morning. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach me at the links in the description box below. Oh, the thirst is real. Jesus. So many people are being given a chance to heal. Truly, truly heal. Make your heart and soul whole. And instead, you want to be bound to toxic behavior, toxic situations, toxic people, toxic relationships. And I mean really, really bound, unnaturally bound. At what cost? At whatever the cost. Wasting the opportunity that the universe has given you. And it's not the end all be all. You'll have more opportunities to heal, but will you take them? Damn. Let's go. Solar plexus, number 3, mind, body, and soul, whole. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. Okay? Being whole, sitting with those feelings, being valid because you say you're valid, because your feelings are valid to you, not needing anything outside of yourself to make you whole. Anyone to validate your feelings. They're valid because they're yours, and you're valid. Solar plexus. Good morning. Blockage. People blocking feelings. You know, sometimes things hurt. Okay, pain is important here. It's important. It sends signals. It alarms you. It helps you grow. Okay, if there's pain, then there's something that you need to look at. You don't just fucking ignore the pain and sweep it under the rug. There's blockage, there's healing, there's a wound. Communication, 14:5, losses, changes, taking responsibility. Good morning everyone. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Run it through your heart. Not just your heart, but also your spiritual compass. Okay, run it through. You have several filters. All right, communication. And what are you communicating to yourself? Are you lying to yourself? A lot of you wouldn't admit it if you were. One more from here. Healing. You can't make this shit. What am I telling you? What the fuck am I telling you? 2911, master number. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Okay? Do you know how when you have a scab, when something is scabbing or healing, if you've ever had a tattoo or just a scrape or a piercing, or you know, it itches, but you don't scratch it. If you scratch it, it'll scar, right? If you scratch it, it'll open the wound back up. You just let it heal. It itches, it hurts, okay? But what do you do? You don't reopen the fucking wound. You let it do its thing and you let it heal. Why is it so hard for people to understand that when it comes to communicating your real feelings and allowing them to be valid in that space and heal you? It's not for nothing. It's not for no reason. Let's see what we can get from this deck. Porcupine. You may defend yourself honorably without hurting those close to you. Okay, you can communicate what you actually feel, and you can communicate not being a doormat, okay, with tact. All right, you can defend yourself honorably. You don't have to stab and prick and poke and sting. You don't. You can. Hey, but you shouldn't. But we all do. Riddick, can you stop smacking? Sorry, y'all. He just woke up and joined the world, and apparently he has yuck mouth because he is really smacking. Okay, you can communicate and say what needs to be said in a tactful way. The Raven. Listen to your intuition to receive a message from the world of spirit. Okay? Listen to your intuition. Don't ignore it. Don't try to shove it down. Good morning. Okay? Just don't. Pay attention. You might learn something. Okay? Interesting that the two birds come out back to back like that. The parrot. Let sunshine revitalize your soul and color transform your world. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Okay? And it comes like that over healing. Okay? You can defend yourself in the way that you feel. It's okay to feel what you feel. All right? You can listen. Let spirit communicate with you. Let your intuition communicate with you. Communicate with yourself. Okay? Allow it to come in. Sit with it. It's all right. It's going to be all right, man. You let a bunch of toxic shit in. You might as well let some healing energy in, okay? Let sunshine revitalize you. Let color transform your world. Heal. Some of you may just need to paint. I don't give a shit if you've never painted anything in your life. Just throw some splatted paint on a canvas or on your wall if you own your home. Fuck it. You can scrape it off and repaint again. Do something. You need to go to the sun. You need to go to the water. Get out in the fucking daylight. Get out. Get some sun. Get some color. If you're always wearing, a black t-shirt, fucking put a yellow t-shirt on. So you know what I'm saying? Like really, color does a lot. That's why we do things by color. That's why you have the colors of the chakras. That's why you have different colors of candles. Okay, it emits a frequency. It holds a vibration. Okay, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Let's see what's going on in the feminine deck. Whoa. I don't even know what that was. The goddess of discernment. I don't know. Freya? I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. That's a weird card. That's a really weird card. But again, you're talking about discernment. You're talking about running something through a filter. Okay, you're talking about running information, both incoming and outgoing, through a filter. Okay, a lot of you need to pray for discernment. Okay, am I feeling this way because it's real, or am I letting my imagination get away with itself? Okay, am I feeding into a fantasy? Or am I using discernment with this information? Am I running it through the filters? You have several filters, and I suggest you use them. Lilith also comes out. Who just told me Black Moon and Lilith? I don't know. Lilith, this bitch. Let me tell you something about Lilith, all right? What I have noticed, I'm not an astrologer, y'all know that. I don't know. What I have noticed about this energy, if Lilith is active, or, you know, in one of the forefronters, right? Usually, you're trying to step away or talk yourself out of doing something, okay? And it's that very thing that needs to be visited and done. You begin to start to rationalize of why you're doing this or why you're not doing this, instead of doing what you know needs to be done. So if there is something that you know needs to be done, okay, or you know you need to walk away from, and you're starting to rationalize why you're still there, or why you need to do this, or why you haven't done this, it's usually the very thing that you need to visit and figure out what the fuck, okay? The first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. I choose the life. Responsibility. Okay? Desire is not a bad thing. It's not. It gets a bad rap, but it's not a bad thing. And you can only hide from your desires for so long. I talk about that shit all the time, and people say, oh, you're so sexual, you're so this. Okay, well, this isn't kindergarten, and I'm not holding your fucking hand. The longer you hide from your desires, the more unhealthy you become. Okay? The longer you spend in dis-ease, the more disease you create. All right? You know, if you're not hurting anyone and you're into some dark, dirty, nasty shit, I promise you there will be someone out there that will be into that same dark, dirty, nasty shit. As long as you're not hurting anyone, you know, as long as it's a healthy desire. And then again, what does that mean? It means whatever it means to you and that person. All right? Desire is not bad. But there are things blocking you from, I'm telling you, there's something, I'm talking to somebody that knows they need to go to someone or get away from someone, and you're starting to rationalize. That's exactly where you need to be doing it, right? You start, like you were set, you were going to do something, and then now you're rationalizing why you're not doing it, okay? Trying to talk you out of it, trying to get in your way, creating a stumbling block. That's all the more fucking reason you should go do it, all right? There's something that needs to be looked at there. One more from this deck. Maybe not. It doesn't really want to come out. Stubborn. Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. The angels armor me with conviction. I have a steel-like faith in myself. It's very interesting. Armor's been coming up in several readings this morning. I've been doing readings since 3 a.m. And in the first reading that armor came up, and protection, and impenetrable. The energy was impenetrable. A fucking clicking beetle. I kept feeling it. I took my dog out right before I started readings, and I kept feeling it, something on my neck, and I kept like doing that number, and finally my nail hit it, and a clicking beetle flew. If y'all don't know what a clicking beetle is, I hate them. They're impenetrable. They have like a hard armored shell on them. You cannot squash them. If you try to squash them, what happens is they click up, and they can click up to about 2-3 feet, some of them, some of the adults. And that's what they're called, a clicking beetle. It's like they pop, they click, they make a loud click, and they fucking pop back up. And you can try to squash it. You can take a hammer to that fucking beetle. Good luck. Good luck. All it does is click back at you. It's got an impenetrable armor. And I haven't seen one. I want to say I have not had an encounter with a freaking clicking beetle since I was about maybe 18 or 19. So, significant message in that. As I split the deck, we've got deception and past life relationships, okay? You've known each other before. What was I talking about in the beginning? Unhealthy binding, unnatural binding, contracts. Let it go. Let's see what we can get. July 8th, a message for the collective, for daily love, message for the collective. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Hello, Mercury retrograde. Libra. I think I just saw somebody say Libra. We're not doing signs, but yeah. Yeah, Libra. You're on a whole nother... You're... Libra. I love Libras. I love all air, y'all know that. But Libra's been healing for a long time. Libra's been healing for a long time. It's a long time coming for y'all. I'll get your reading out, okay? Just, I got a lot going. I'm so busy with work, y'all. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This could be good. This could be bad. It depends. It depends. Are they returning to give you closure? Or are they returning better? Are you two more whole parts coming back together? We'll see. Engagement. For some of you, you're actually healing in trust. Look, that's what I'm saying. Work on yourself. Heal yourself. Okay? That is when you attract the real connection. Okay? This, what we started out with was like an unnatural binding, an unnatural possession, being possessive, being jealous, not trusting that the universe will bring back what's yours when it's time. And it will bring it back bigger, better, stronger, and more elevated. Okay? But you must trust. You've got to have faith in yourself, in your love, in your connection, in your process, in your journey, and in your God, whatever that may be. Okay, let's get a message. Got a peeker back here. Ezra just woke up and he's peeking. He like barely opened the door and he's peeking at me. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. You've got to trust. You've got to have faith. Okay? Oh, I didn't even see this one fly out. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. What do I tell you all the time? The heart is truth. You can't hide there. If there's deception, it's very obvious in the heart. Not in the mind, not in the speech, in the heart. If there's truth, if there's love, whatever it is in the heart is always honest. It's that filter. If you could do anything, what would it be? Don't think about it. Feel it, okay? Twin flames. Your passion ignites. Naturally, though, on its own time, when it's time, you do you. You do you. Okay? If someone is not in your life, it's because they're not supposed to be. It means they have healing to do or you have healing to do. Not everyone comes to stick around. A reason, a season, or a lifetime. Okay, you're being given, there's an amazing opportunity happening right now. Take it. It's not, again, it's not the end all be all. You'll have more opportunity. But don't you want to be whole? Don't you want to feel whole? Don't you want to feel content? Who the fuck wants to be miserable and sad all the time? Helpless and hopeless. Okay? Helpless and hopeless. But it's coming in the reverse position. Because you're not helpless. And you're not hopeless. And the situation isn't hopeless or helpless. Right? Are you breathing? You must be. You're watching this. Is your heart beating? Must be. You're alive. You're alive. So, you're not helpless. And you're not hopeless. No more fucking pity parties. Not today. Today, you get your ass up. You put on your clothes. You throw your hair up or whatever the fuck you feel like doing. However you get out of your house. You get some sun. You get some color. You stand up. Smile. Smile. You are breathing. Life is beautiful and the world is a big place. If there's a motherfucker around you that's causing you stress, move around. Do you hear me? Move around. The world is too big. Base chakra. Get grounded. Go outside. It's in reverse. Get your ass up and go connect with nature. No synthetic form of shit. You don't need drugs. You don't need alcohol. You need fucking water and sun. A good environment. Good people. A sound mind. Screw the mind. Screw the mind. The mind can fuck with you, especially in a state like this. The mind can fuck with you. Consciousness and the heart. Okay? And feel. Let yourself feel. If you need to cry, cry. I don't give a shit if you're in the middle of a park that has 100 people. Who gives a shit? You don't know those people. Those people do not matter. You need to cry, cry. If you find something funny, laugh. You may brighten someone's day. You may make someone, you don't know. Like I have been so sad at times, and I have seen someone crying, and it has just like made my day. Not that they are sad, but to know that I am not the only one feeling sad in that moment. And same thing with happiness. I have been so sad and seen someone smile or had someone say something nice to me, and it has changed my whole day. As a matter of fact, there's a chick at the Dollar Tree. I've been in there twice early in the morning. And just like really, really foul, leaving some foul ass energy at my apartment. And this chick is always so freaking happy. And as soon as she smiles and starts talking to me, like she just fucking lifts my entire day. She'll probably never know that. But it's the absolute truth. Just some random woman doing her job at the fucking Dollar Tree. Full of love. And she may even be having a really fucked up day. I know if I worked at Dollar Tree I would, but you would never know it. She puts a smile on. She treats me nice. She's, you know, for everyone she does that. And I just think that's beautiful. Go connect. Get grounded. And fuck who's around. Okay? Seek. And what is he doing? Sitting on the damn earth. Sitting in the grass. Go outside and feel. Seek and seek the truth coming out and letting it flow. You want love? This is how you get love. You love you. You do you. Let it flow. Share the love. It's in the reverse position. A lot of us lose that. A lot of us don't know how to share, or we feel selfish. I, me. Well, you're not doing this for me. Well, you didn't come through with this. Well, you said this. Well, you didn't do this. For me. For me. Share. Share the love. Share your smile. Share a hug. Share a meal. Okay? Being scared to confront what's in the dark. Being scared to look in the mirror at what's really there. Being scared to feel. Oh, well, I'm not supposed to feel like that. Or I shouldn't be feeling like that. Or it's too soon to feel like that. Is it? I don't know. Okay? Reach out. A lot of you being stubborn. Well, I'm not going to call them. Well, I'm not going to call them first. Well, they hurt my feelings. They were supposed to be here. I'm not going to go see them first. Are you fucking retarded? Do you know how many people have died? I am 33 years old. I've lost more people on my fingers and toes. My age. Don't be stupid. If you got somebody that you need to call, or you want to say something, reach out. Moving on. Okay, you're having trouble moving on? Change your focus. Maybe you're focused on the wrong thing. Maybe you're not supposed to move on. Maybe letting it flow will help you move on. Okay, giving and receiving, falling right in reverse, falling right over that share the love and move in the sideways position. It's time to move. It's time to heal. It's time to stop being selfish. If you got to take the initiative, take the fucking initiative. All right? It takes a strong person to do that, not a weak person. Master. This is related to the devil. Okay? Related to the devil in the reverse position. Take your heart out of the cage. Allow it to be vulnerable. If it gets hurt, it gets hurt. It can never be loved if it's in that fucking cage. Embrace in the reverse position. A lot of y'all are being stubborn. It's time to face reality. It's time to release things. It's time to come back from the dead. You're feeling very tired? Get up. Get up. I'm getting a very bogged down energy, a very like poor, pitiful me. Okay. Get up. Go outside and feel those feelings so that you can release them. You don't wallow in them. You know what I mean? Don't wallow. Just allow it to flow so that it flows out. Don't keep it inside. All right? That's what I have for you. You want love in your love reading? This is how you get it. All right? I love you, and I will see you next time.